Don't you feel like people over-moralize everything these days? It seems like everything very quickly turns into a battle of who is a better person than the other. Maybe social media is to blame for this. I know it definitely has exacerbated this. I feel like everything, you'll see a cat video and it's just an owner playing with their cat, and then someone in the comments will be like, no, don't do that with the cat. That's just abusive. You're such a horrible owner. And it's like, how is playing peekaboo with your cat some kind of crazy abuse that's going to turn the cat into a supervillain? I don't think it's that deep. But people these days just they find the creative, insane ways of turning everything into a battle of who's more moral than the other, who's morally superior. And I hate hanging out with people like this. This is one of those unfortunate cases where these people exist not just on social media but in real life. We all know those people who turn everything into a battle of who is a better person, and they always do it in a way to where they're the most. It's always performative kindness. They're like, oh, they're always the type to talk about, oh, we should be kind to each other, we should do this, we should do that, and then they're the most passive aggressive. They're the most conniving individuals you've ever seen. So I just don't hang out with people like this. I cannot stand it for the life of me. If someone's the type to always be proclaiming about how kind they are, how good they are, 10 out of 10 times, 11 out of 10 times, they're just not the type of person that I want to be around. And they're not the type of person that most people want to be around. They just make everyone uncomfortable. They never practice what they preach. They never make situations better. They just turn everything awkward and sour. So that's why I can't hang out with people who over moralize about everything. Because sometimes you just want to joke, but if someone turns every joking situation into some serious thing, like you're playing a game of Would You Rather and the person starts moralizing, like, how could you say that? And then it's some random hypothetical that would never happen. It's like, yeah, I understand that there's certain things that can upset people. There's some things that maybe there are definitely times where someone says something, you're like, is he really joking? But people like this, they don't select for these type of situations. They don't only pipe up during these situations. They pipe up during every situation. Every situation is an opportunity to show how morally superior they are over us mere mortals, over us, yeah. So that's why I don't have a lot of sympathy for this type. Of course, I don't think we should be. Well, I think it's great to have a standard for people, and I think it's great to hang out with people who can challenge you on certain things and say, hey, have you thought of it? Have you thought of that in this way? Or that feels a little bit harsh. Like, don't you think this? Like, I think it's good to have people who can challenge your thinking in that way and help you grow. But that's very different to the type of person I'm talking about. The type of person I'm talking about is completely status driven. They're completely driven on making themselves look good at the cost of others, pushing other people down to lift themselves up. Whereas what I'm talking about is great to have is people who can offer a new perspective, who can challenge your views and make, with the goal of both of you becoming better, both of you becoming more informed, better people, ironically. And yeah, I think that's a lot better, because it's good to be a good, just, moral person. I think that's great. But only certain people facilitate that, and there are other people who take advantage of that fact that it's nice to be a good person, and they try to turn it into something that can help them push other people down.